Are you propagating? Are you propagating, baby? Are you propagating? Yo, 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 yo. Let me practice. Yo, 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 yo. Are we live? We got audio. We got audio. Do we got audio, doubles? Do we have audio? We have audio. Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house. We're doing it a little bit different here. We're going to get a little bit of a warm-up as we do the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Nick Money in the house, baby. And I'm with my compatriot, the one and only, the indelible one, DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. That's right, the Rainmaker, folks. And you're looking at another episode of Power Play. For those of you that are new to the show, this is where we take a hiatus from the morning trading and we do a little play action of Fortnite to decompress, and then we go ahead and take a look at the leading gainers that are coming into the Power Hour time frame and start doing some technical analysis and discuss what we're thinking about them. And that's the power portion of the show. Power Play, baby. Power Play. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you're not following us on the YouTube channel, it's at Coach Nick Money, baby. Go ahead and hit a subscribe. We got awesome due diligence videos and a bunch of other great content. So go ahead and check us out on YouTube at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And of course, we're also on Twitter, aka X.com, X.com, at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, baby. And you want to go and check us out on X.com because that's where we got a bunch of phenomenal content, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we have 24/7 financial news. In addition to the 24/7 financial news, we also have the pre-market, regular hours, and after-hours analysis, technical analysis, news, and everything else having to do with small-cap stocks. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm talking about? So go ahead and subscribe and follow on X.com at Coach Money. At Coach Nick Money, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And of course, we're on Twitch live streaming at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Ahmed, what's up, bro? We'll take a look at TOVX. We will absolutely take care of that as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will look at that as well. Okay, in addition to that, we're on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, a.k.a. the Tac, at DBL Nicks, at DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money, baby. Go ahead and follow us over there as well. And of course, we always have, we don't always have it, huh? I'm going to use the boogie bomb, bro. I don't know. I don't need the medkit, bro. I don't plan on getting shot, yeah? I don't plan on it, yeah? I'm planning on murking others, dude. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you threw me off. You doing the intro about the special? The special? Can I do the intro about the special? All right, let me do the intro, bro. You're like messing up my flow here, bro. All right, and in the description, we also have a link to a 4-day trial to join our Discord community, but it's much, much more than just a Discord community. Anybody could have that. Our Discord community is filled with some awesome people, but anybody could have that too. But our Discord is different because it actually has tools that you can utilize to help you with your trading. We have multiple scanners available, pre-market, regular hours, and after hours. We have the early watch list, which is absolutely fire. It comes out. It actually comes out doubles at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day, Monday through Friday. And oftentimes the early watch list has anywhere from 1, 2, 3, maybe more stocks that end up running parabolic, well over 100%, 200%, etc., etc., etc. That happens quite a bit. We are that good. I don't want to brag on nothing. But it ain't bragging if it's the truth. I'm just saying. We got an enemy over here. We got an enemy. Doubles, we got an enemy here. Where they at? Let me at him, bruh. I don't know. Is he? He is. So go ahead and hit that link in the description for your 4-day trial for $9.99. You'll have full access to all the tools in the Scanner Elite package. So you're going to have access to multiple scanners. You also have the breakout scanner that basically monitors for stocks that are going to break out. I mean, it's just a lot of good stuff. So go ahead and check it out with your own eyes, baby. Your eyes will not deceive you. And if you need help using it, you let us know and we'll show you how to use it, because some of y'all might be new. I get it. I was new once too, baby. Wasn't that a song? Wasn't that a song? I was new too, bruh. Ooh-wee! Come on, fella. Man, where's this guy going? Wow, this guy got like a lot of health, bro. Yeah, about time, bro. What the hell? What the heck? What was wrong with this fella? What was wrong with him? He had so much energy. P90, bro. Oh my, bro. And some mayonnaise. Some mayonnaise too. I take it. Why not? Why not? Why not, fellas? Why not? Why not? Why not, bro? Let's go. All right. Ooh, look at this. There's other stuff for the coach. There's some more stuff for the coach. Look. Oh, look. Yummy. Yummy. Looka, looka. Ooh, wait. Thank you for the mats, yo. Ooh, what's this? A scar? For break? It's a silencer. Ooh, a heavy too? Wow, bro. I think I'm going to just have to take that right there. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Nah, I don't have the room for it, bro. And it's like a one functionality type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Bada bingo. Bada bingo. Why not? Why not? Why not? All right, so that's the story, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going on. We're going to go and take a look at a bunch of Parabolic stocks and review them after the game. We started a little bit early. I was like doing a little warm-up, kind of, sort of, you know. But we'll take a look at some of the stocks right as soon as this game is over. We have a couple of stocks that moved pretty aggressively earlier today. BSED ran quite aggressive. Of course, it was called very early in the Discord. So, game, you may want to check it out in the Discord. Why not? Why not? I tell you, why not? Right, Doubles? Right. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm Super Saiyan, bro. I'm a Super Saiyan. A Super Sata. I'm a Super Sata, bro. I'm a Super Sata. We got 143 people. Let's go do the share power to get ready to review some stocks, and let's get a dub for the community. We're going to try to get a dub for the community. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Perhaps, bro. Bro. Somebody was here, bro. Bro. I think somebody was here, no? Oh, maybe not. You know what? You know what it is? Everything's like all decombobulated. Oh, I should go for this, right? I should juice up on this, right? Let's go. Let's go. Juice up, baby. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go, baby. The crossbow sucks, dude. It is ash. Ash, I tell you. Like when you smoke and there's ash. Or when you burn something, it's ash. I bet you guys thought it meant I said something else, but I didn't. I didn't. This is PG-17, yo. Yeah, well, you know, I'm the coach, bro, so it has to be 17. Don't you know? Don't you know? Ho, 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 ho. Hello, baby. Hello. I should probably get going, right, bro? What do you think? I really am. I love living on the edge, bro, you know? For real, for real. Let's go, baby. You know me. Down with OPP. You know me. Come on now. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gracious. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Man, look at all these slurpy slurps, bro. Man, when I don't have the room, bro. When I don't have the room, of course there's Slurpee Slurps everywhere. I should have probably taken them. But anyway, you know I like my mobility more than I like my health. Story of my life, bro. Story of my life, bro. I know why? We don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh my. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Launch a Taurus Rex. What do we got going on? We got FRGT moving up 33%. VSEE 113%. That was well over 200%. That thing was $4 earlier in the morning. Man, remember when it shot up from like $2 to $4? Oh my. Oh my goodness, bro. That was VSEE. XHLD, also quite respectable earlier. Lung 66%, folks. 66%. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Where are we going? Is there anybody over here? Nobody? Nobody here? Anybody? Come on, fellas. I'm ready to play. Hey. Come on. Wow. 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 All right, we're here. I don't really like this. I don't like this end zone, my brother. Not one of my favorites, you know. Is that a people over there? No, that's not a people. That's not a people. Is it a people? No. It's not a people. It's not a people, bro. It's not. It's not, yo. All right, let's start making our way in, fella. Let's go in. I'm going in. Doubles. I'm going in. Doubles. I'm going in. Bruh. I'm going in. I'm just going in, bruh. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, my. The vortex, bro. What is this called? The center point doubles. The Santa point. Am I in it yet? Whoa! Manage. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. Whoa! See you later, fella. Bye. Ciao for now. Good dokie. Oh, somebody right there, bro. I think we should have a little skirmish with this fella. But he's got a high ground, bro. I don't like that. I don't like it. I have no choice. He started. He started it. He started it. Brah! Woo! Baby! Where they at? To my right. Right there? Right there? Oh, somebody's landing on me, fella. Okay. To my rear. What are they doing on my rear, bro? What they doing? Look at that. Bada bingo. See you. Would not want to be you. I don't want to be you. Ha ha ha. Oh, look, he's in the bush. Bro, he's in the bush trying to snipe, bro. He thinks I didn't see him, bro. He thinks I didn't see him, bro. Bro, he thinks I didn't see him, bro. All right, W. I'm a combination of Lucy and Ricky. But it makes sense, bro.
It's a combination of Lucy and Ricky.
Yeah, if you know the movie, put it in the chat, yo. Let's share it up, fellas. Let's get to 200. Let's go, bro. We started a little bit different today. We're mixing it. Wow, look at that fight over there, bro. Bruh, what the heck? What's going on over here, bro? Maybe I'll just take a little encampment over here, bro. What do you think? There's got to be somebody here. You know that, right? There's got to be somebody here. Right? There's got to be. Ooh, wee. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. Ooh, wee. What's up, y'all? Yep, somebody right there. Somebody being sweaty. Sweetness. Where you at? Where you at, fella? Down there. Alright. Can't see a darn thing over here. Uh-huh. Oh, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. Don't go. I gotta go. Oh, man, somebody's probably in here. You know that, right? Or not. What the heck? What the heck? Holy moly! Holy moly! I should use this, right? Come on, give me that. Give it to me. Now my question is, what do I do here? This is what I do, y'all! Weapon! Extreme weapon! Let's go, baby! Maybe. Oh no. I don't want to. I gotta do it. Oh my! Oh my! Ooh! Ooh! Oh my! Oh my, baby! What's up? What's up, bro? What happened, bruh? Trying to find him.
Trying to heal himself up right now.
Yeesh. He's right there, bro. He fell, bro.
He fell because he freaked out. Good.
I got you, bro. Oh, my goodness. I like what you're talking about, doubles. Bada binga! Good call, doubles. None of that for you. God, bro. I had no mats left, bro. Wow, that was terrible. Let's get a share party going on. Ahmed wants us to check out TOVX. Let's go check it out. TOVX. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. TOVX. We started it up a little bit different. We mixed it up a little bit. Let's get a share party going on, folks. We're getting ready for Power Hour. It is an hour and 9 minutes away. Power hour. We're going to take a look at TOVX. TOVX. It's got earnings in about 14 days, unconfirmed. That's what's going on. Let's tighten it up a little bit. Let's tighten it up a little bit more, and we could see that it had some quite some significant activity last week. It has now been consolidating for the past several days. It was consolidating yesterday as well. It continues to consolidate on the VWAP. Let's take a look at some key levels of support and resistance on TOVX. TOVX. Let's get the Fibonacci retracement set up. And we could see that the price action is sitting just above the support area of roughly 31 cents. It's right at 34 cents above the VWAP. The 9 EMA and the VWAP are stacked tightly up on each other, but there's a lack of volume. It needs volume, and the first resistance area is going to be at 45 cents. So we need to see a curl initially started by the 9 EMA and then having the VWAP follow it. We could see that the RSI is pointing towards moving towards an overbought position, but there's still plenty of room for that to happen, and it's basically doing this on light volume. So it needs volume. It's up currently 4.85%. It needs volume. The float and volume on this sucker is not too bad, but it needs volume to push it on up. So currently up just shy of 5%, and it is sitting on a 30 and 34 cent support area. Next resistance is 45 cents. So that's TOVX. Let's share it up. Let's get to 250, 300. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're going to take a look at some of the stonks. We're in the power portion of the Power Play show, baby. Doubles the competition. With Fortnite, much more aggressive, much more aggro. Yeah. You've noticed, right?
I've noticed.
Much more aggro. Usually I finish first, second, or third. This time I finished 6 out of 100. It ain't bad, I tell you. It ain't bad, I tell you. But, you know, I wanted to get a dub for the community. VSEE, let's take a look at this. This is the leading gainer, and you could see it went completely parabolic in pre-market. Bananas. This was a banana move where it basically jumped from $2 to $4. It was unbelievable. It was up over 400%. The shares were moving because the company received U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Authority to operate at the Fed ramp high level. Whatever that means, don't know, but that's what it means. But right now, you could see that the price action has pretty much sold off since then. So we get ourselves a little bit of a trend line with the graffiti pencil. And we could see that the price action is basically moving downward. It needs to break this downtrend. You could see that the 9 EMA continues to move away from the VWAP, and that the VWAP is above the 9 EMA. That is a bearish pattern, doubles. We could see that the candles, most recent candles, are primarily red, and obviously there's a decrease in volume because we're in a gap right now between the early morning trading and Power Hour, which starts at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we still got an hour and 6 minutes before that happens. It's going to need volume to recover from this downward trend. This downward trend is pretty significant. We could see that the RSI is way down here in the oversold area, so it would need volume to recuperate. Let's get that shit party going on. That's the situation with the leading gainer right now, which is still up 90%. But remember, this stock just a little while ago, several hours ago, was well over 400%. What a move it made. And of course, it was called early in the Discord. It was called early in the Discord. Yes, it was. Da, 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 da. Wow, that's pretty cool, right, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, man. You see how I do that? I'm a star, yo. I'm a star. I'm a star.
Yes.
Woo-hoo-wee. Let's go, baby. All right, so that's VSEE. Let's go take a look at the second leading gainer, currently up 72%. That one ran quite a bit as well. That's XHLD. XHLD. Let's go check it out. XHLD. 10 holdings. 10 holdings also moved quite parabolic. It is a penny stock. Penny stock. 12 million float. A little bit on the heavier side, but again, it's a penny, so we can get away with that. But the volume was absolutely astronomical at 765 million shares exchanging hands. So the ratio of float to volume, which y'all know, I'm a big fan of a high volume to float ratio, because if there's a high volume to a lower float, you got more demand and less supply, and there's more of a possibility of a parabolic move, or as I like to call it, a parabolic situation.
Yes.
Right, doubles? A situation that's parabolic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So XHLD currently up 74%. It was up a lot more than that. It was well over 200%. But then it formed this head and shoulders pattern. So let's go get the graffiti pencil activated. And it had the head right over there. It had the shoulder right over there. We don't like it. We don't like it, the head and the shoulder. No, 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 no. We don't like that. And then, of course, what happened? What happened when it was a head and shoulder? It did the flusheroonie, and we don't like the flusheroonie. Now, here's the situation. The 9 EMA is still pointing downward away from the VWAP. That's a problem, doubles. We need this 9 EMA to curl and get above the VWAP. That would be a bullish pattern. Right now, we're in a bearish pattern. And right now, it basically looks like it's stair-stepping downward. It needs to really curl upward and challenge this VWAP, which is right over here at around 63 cents. We got time. Maybe it recovers. We got an hour and 3 minutes before power hour, so we could keep our fingers and toes crossed that volume will come in and show some love to XHLD. We will see what happened. It ran very parabolic earlier in the day, but what have you done for me lately? Huh? My indelibles deserve better than this. Your volume is low. Obviously, it's before power hour. And more importantly, the RSI is heavily entrenched in the oversold area. So we need to see this RSI start to curl upward. We need to see the 9 EMA curl upward. And we're going to ultimately need to see a piercing of the VWAP by the 9 EMA. Let's share it up, share it up, share it up. Let's get the 300, folks. Then 400, 500, and then let's get into the thousands. Thousands, I tell you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's go take a look at the next ticker. This is the third leading gainer. And, you know, doubles, the market's a little come see, come saw. You know why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because the FOMC is meeting today and tomorrow. And tomorrow they're going to give a speech. Jerome Powell. J. Powell, man. JP, bro. I call him my boy JP, you know? JP. I mean, he's not my boy, but you know what I mean. But you know, but we call him JP. JP's going to be talking tomorrow around 2 o'clock, I tell you. Yes, sir. And they're going to be discussing, I think they're going to discuss the interest rates either today or tomorrow, right? Yeah. Yes, and everybody's saying it's going to be a 0.25% drop, right? So, yeah, so a lot of it's going to depend on what he says. You know, if he comes out like a dove, then we could fly like a bird. If he comes out like a hawk, we're going to dive like a hawk. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens tomorrow with JP, Jerome Powell, J. Powell, or J. Powell, you know, Jerome Powell, Jerome, my boy, Jerome Powell. Yeah, Jerome. But he's not my boy. I'm just saying. I don't know the guy. I don't know. But if the stock market goes bananas tomorrow, that's my boy. Come on, be a dove. When doves cry. Why? Dad joke, bro. Come on, bro. Share it up. Let's go, baby. Let's get to 300. I need some motivation. Can't you tell I'm tired? Hey, can you ask if Mama Money would make me a cup of coffee?
I can do that.
Oh my goodness. Now she goes really, really hard with that Cafe Bustelo. Can you tell her not to go so crazy? Yes, sir. She makes some strong coffee. Mama Money makes some strong coffee. Anyway, so that's the story. So we got a relatively low volume day, but we had some pretty big runners despite the fact that the volume in the market has significantly dipped because of the FOMC meeting that's happening today and tomorrow. The Federal Reserve is meeting today and tomorrow. All anticipation is that there's going to be a 0.25% rate cut, but that's kind of already anticipated. The real issue is going to be when the chairman of the Fed gives his speech tomorrow. Is he going to be giving us a prediction of a dovish outlook in the near future or a hawkish outlook? So that's the real situation. And usually what happens, doubles, is when the federal chair is about to talk, the market kind of like chills out and they pull back a little. It's like they take their money off the table for a second and then like, yo, we got to see what this dude's going to say, you know?
They gotta wait.
You know what I'm saying? It means is he gonna take care of us, or is he gonna be rough with us? You know, is he gonna smack us around a little bit, or is he gonna be like genteel and say, "I gotcha. I'm gonna make you have some situation where there's some tranquility." some tranquility, I tell you. Let's share it up, folks. Let's get to 300. I'm being silly today. All right. So XHLD, obviously up 67%, but it was up a heck of a lot more than that. Let's go to Lung, LUNG. What a ticker, Lung. Pulmux shares are trading higher after the company said preliminary Q3 revenue expected to be about 21.5 million. And they have a conference call scheduled tomorrow at 4:30. So we probably have a situation here where it is a buy the rumor, sell the news. That's usually what happens, right, Doubles? Isn't that usually what happens? That's usually what happens. But right now you can see there's a nice upward trend with Lung. It is a heavier floated stock, so it's going to move in a much more choppy way and, a lot more deliberate, and it'll have a lot of sudden drops, as you can see here. So really what we have is a channel. So let me get rid of this and put the channel, graffiti pencil on it, channel. Yes. Right over here, right over there, and there's your channel right there. And you can see that it's coming down towards the bottom of the channel, and you can see that VWAP is sitting pretty much where that channel is. In fact, let's bring it down and put the VWAP in there. Why not? Doubles. Why not? So the price action is pulling downward. There's a tightening of the stack between the 9 EMA and the VWAP. That's fine because that can usually indicate a resurgent upward. And if it respects this upward channel, which is no indication that it wouldn't, but we'll see what happens. There's no way to know for sure. Then we might see some price action continuing to move upward and higher highs and higher lows occurring with this particular stock, which is currently up 64%. The float is heavy, 28 million, but it has 83 million in volume. Junaid signed up but have not got an email. Can I get a DM? Can you check it out? Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We'll check it out right now. I'll have Doubles get on it right this minute. Right this minute. Sounds fantastic. Alrighty. Welcome to the family. Welcome. That's very nice. Looking forward to it. Once you get in and he gives you all the instructions and gets you set up, if you have any questions, let us know. All right, there's instructions in the Discord on how to use the Discord, and if you need any assistance, let us know and we will walk you through it. I see an email from you. I do see the email, so we will check out what's going on, and yeah, we'll check it out and help you out. No problemo. All right, wonderful. Let's see what else we got. So back to Lung. It is a 28 million float stock, a little bit heavier. My pleasure. Looking forward to talking to you in the Discord. Okay, Lung, 28 million float, heavier float. Okay, positive earnings, not a lot of volume, moving upward, so it will be susceptible to these sudden drops. You can see that the volume has dropped. Again, this makes sense because we are moving towards a break pretty much between regular trading and power hour, still 56 minutes away. RSI is holding up pretty much in the middle. It was overbought, but now it's dipped. We want it to curl back up. We'll keep an eye on this stock right here. And you know what? We can do Doubles. I'm going to go ahead and set up some Fibonacci retracements so we have a general idea of where the key levels of support and resistance are. So let's go ahead and do that with this particular ticker. This is one of those slower moving stocks. So if you're patient, if you're the type of person that wants to be slow and deliberate, these heavier floated stocks with news that are generally trending upward, they tend to be choppy, but if you could deal with the chop, that's the type of trade that attracts that type of a trader, if you will, right? So we've got key support also pretty much right where the price action is right now at $2.49. Resistance would be 269 as well as 296, and then somewhere around here in the 320 mark, and then all the way up to around 340. So that's the story, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in the email, Doubles. Go into the email. Go into our email. Yep. Go into our email. There's an email that I saw. Okay, that's where it's at. Alrighty. All right, so that's the story with Lung. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go take a look at W key. They got to be gamers. Folks, if you're not gamers, W keying means when you're pushing, right? Because the typical keyboard setup is WASD. All right, WASD, but my setup is ESDF, folks. Why is that? If you know, you know. Put it in the chat. But the W key is the forward key for most people that play video games, right? So W key with the ticker symbol is actually probably tipping their hat that they are gamers. Okay, so here's the situation. It's a little bit more expensive than I like. It formed double top. It had a parabolic run. W key is currently up 28%. 28%. But here's the issue. We're going to put a Fibonacci. No, we're going to do a graffiti pencil drawing over here. You can see right here that you have a irregular double top. That's a bearish pattern. The price action is starting to dip. So folks, let's get a share party. Let's get to 400. Let's get to 400. And let me explain to you what is going on here. Okay, so what happens basically is buyers are in control. They try to run the price up. They hit a certain level and they get fatigued and they sell off. It comes back down. It holds the level. They try a second time and it either goes up to the same level or maybe slightly more or maybe slightly less. In this instance, slightly more. And they still can't break the resistance and the price action dips. So that's basically what's happening. The sellers are taking over at these two different levels. Okay, so now what happens? Well, usually if you get a double top, there's a very good chance that a lot of the buyers are going to step out of the trade. And what ultimately will end up happening is the price action will flush down, which is exactly what happened. What you generally want to see is you want to see that the price action can hold at VWAP or it can hold relatively higher than the previous low. If it doesn't, then there's a good indication that there's some softening with the stock, and we can see that the RSI is showing us that the stock has pushed significantly into the oversold area, which confirms what we're seeing with the candles. We could also see that the volume has dipped. We could see that the 9 EMA continues to push downward, even though it looks like it's trying to curl up. But here's the thing. Most price action never goes straight up or straight down. It will stair step either more in a more exaggerated way or in a more subtle way. And right now, this could be a stair step downward. And the key to that is that the 9 EMA is still pointing downward, right? And if it can't hold support at roughly this level, you've got all these other areas right here that are key levels of support underneath it, so it can keep on dipping. So that's the story with WK. And the other thing that I don't like about the stock is it's a much more expensive stock. You could see that the price action, even now, the stock's at around $13 to $18. So this is going to generally attract less volume because of the price. Okay, so we have a 5 million float stock. That's low. That's good, but only 15 million in volume, and that's not really that terrific. It's not horrendous, but it's not terrific. Okay, let's share it up. Let's get to 1,400. What do we got? No, 400. 400. 400. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 400. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So that's the story with that. Let's go to WYMAT. WYMAT. WMAT. WMAT. Okay, WMAT, this was an interesting stock. It went parabolic very early in pre-market today, shot up like crazy, and then immediately came plummeting down. This was up like about over 200% at one point, but it all happened within a 5-minute period and then came plummeting down. So when I see stuff like that, not particularly attractive to me because it shows me that this stock is not trustworthy, and it has been pretty much consolidating underneath the VWAP. Okay, this too has earnings in 12 days, unconfirmed. You could see that the RSI is neutral. You could see that there's very low volume, pretty much all of pre-market and regular hours after that major spike that happened, that pump and that massive dump. J-Star Holdings, that's the story with it. So, meh, all right. WYMAT. Let's go to CURR. CURR. Let's take a look at CURR. Let's get a share party going on. Let's get it shared up. Let's get it shared up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's share it up. Let's get it up to 500. Come on now. Come on. I know it's a slower day today. I know it, but no matter. This is all knowledge I'm partaking and sharing. Let's go, baby. Share it up. Currently up 30%. CURR. Oh, Mama Money. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love ya. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yummy. The coffee is yummy. All right. So what's the story with CURR? Let's take a look at it. Currently up 27%, 30%. It's trending up very lightly. It's on only 719,000 shares. So the volume is super duper low, but it is trending up. The 90 MA is stacked above the VWAP, but they're kind of separated, which oftentimes will require a pullback. So I think with this stock too, what we'll do is we'll create a channel with this particular stock because it's very similar to Lung as far as the way it's moving. It's moving on relatively low volume. So let's get the special graffiti pencil out. Let's do the parallel channels. Parallel channels, folks. The parallel channels. Channel time. Parallel channels. And you can see that the price action is in fact moving towards the top part of the channel, and it should potentially achieve resistance roughly at around $2.50, which is a psychological resistance level. That's confirmed by the fact that the RSI is moving towards the overbought area. Let's get a share party going on. Let's share it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So anyway, that's the story with that. That is the story with this particular ticker. All right, let's refresh this. Let's get this going on. There we go. Let's go like that. All right, so that's the story with this particular ticker. I would have to say that right now, X hold is starting to move up. Let's take a look at that one again. And again, it really needs to curl and break this downtrend. So that's not particularly interesting. Let's go to Lung. Lung looked pretty decent for a heavy floated stock, but it too is starting to look bearish. It has to hold this particular area right over here where the VWAP is, roughly at around $2.40. So let's see what happens. It has peaked at $2.90. That was pretty good, right? But now it's pulling back. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on this one. This is the one that has the cleaner chart. Not lovely, not lovely by far, but a cleaner chart. Look, VSEE looks really bad. Really bad. It looks really not good. It needs to break that downtrend. That looks kind of nasty. I don't like it. I don't like it, doubles. I don't like it, doubles. You know what I mean? I don't like it, doubles. All right, back to Lung. We'll keep an eye on Lung, and we'll jump in to another game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button at Coach Dick Money. At Coach Dick Money, and go ahead and hit the follow button for X.com at Coach Dick Money. At Coach Dick Money, and also Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Dick Money, Twitch at Coach Dick Money, and TikTok, the tack at DBL Nicks, DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. Yay. And then, of course, if you want to go and check out that trial for the 4 days in the Discord, go ahead and click the link in the description. It is $9.99. You'll have access not only to an amazing community, but all of the tools that we have, the multiple scanners that we have to help you out, the search features for the news, the pre-market content, the after hours content, the regular hours content. We share our strategies with you as well. Plus, of course, there's also the early watch list at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every evening, Monday through Friday, where we basically tell you what we're going to be watching for the next day. And almost always there's at least 1, 2, 3, or 4 pearls of stocks that end up going at least 100% or more. Monday. Can't guarantee that, but it happens a lot, folks. It happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that share party going on. Let's share it up. Share it up. Let's go. We're going to go in for another match. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Junid, if you're watching the stream, go ahead into your X.com DM. Doubles is messaging you right now. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're looking for a dub here. Gotta get a win. Gotta get a win. Are we gonna win? We gotta win, doubles. We gotta win. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. VSEE 89%. Let's go. X hold. XHLD 75%. What do you want, a lung? All right, we'll give you a lung for 54%. And CURR 36%. And W keying. W key 32%. FGL 28%. That's what we got going on. That's what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, getting ready. Getting ready. I gotta mix this up a little bit, doubles. You know. Yeah, I gotta mix it up a little. You know. Everything is sounding like, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything is like, you know what I'm talking about right here. Boom, let's go. Somewhere different, bro. Sometimes you gotta just mix things up, bro. Bruh. Let's mix it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lung, 57%. LUNG, 57%. 28 million float, 87 million volume. Positive earnings coming in. Whoa, there's a lot of people over here, bro. I don't care. I don't care, I tell you. Wow, there's a lot of people here, though. Holy Toledo. That's not the weapon I wanted. Oh, somebody's throwing explosives. They're throwing explosives at me, bro. They're throwing the explosives. What's wrong with them? Come on, bruh. Give me that. Give me that, bruh. Bruh, give me that, bruh. All right, let me get myself situated so I can fight a little bit. Is there a shotgun over here? Is there a shotgun here, bro? Can I get a shotty? How about a shotty? No? No shotty? I don't even have the mats, bro. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't have the mats. You know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna dip stage left, bro. Get myself some weaponry, some ammo, some shield. You know, no need to be a hero. Not yet, when I don't have the right weapons. Ooh-wee. Let's go, baby. X hold moving up ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. Maybe we care. Maybe we're rocking no weapons. Come on. All weapons, no heals. Come on. How about some shield, bro? How about some shield? No? Nothing like that? No shield for me? All right, no shield for Papi Chulo. Come on, baby. Give me some weapons. Weapons. Ah, shield. Let's go, baby. Minis. Or not. Or not. Okay, dokie. Alrighty. Let's go up top. Doubles, let's go up top, bro. How about a half pot? Half pot. Give me a half pot. Give me minis. Anything, bro. Bruh. Hook me up, will ya? Come on, hook up a brother. Come on, minis. Half pot. What? Oh, y'all gonna get messed up now, fella. Now I'm ready for ya. Watch me talking all kinds of trash, doubles. Watch me talking all kinds of trash. Nah, I just put pressure on myself. What's wrong with me? I shouldn't have done that. Why not? Why not, doubles? Why not? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right there. Right there. There's a rift. A rift to go. Let's go. A rift to go. Let's go. Now let's go to Risky. Let's go to Risky Rails and see if there's anybody there that needs a shellac-a-lackin'. Anybody? Right there. I see a fella right over there. Right there. I see him. I see the feller. I see him. Ooh, 27. 27. Why not? Why not? the heck is that coming from? Where's that coming from, bro? Where is that coming from, bro? Where'd it come from? Where you at? Where you at, critter?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef, fella?
Where's the beef?
Where is this fella? Alright. I don't like that. Alright. I'm getting out of here. I don't know where this guy is. He's hiding. I ain't got no time for that, bro. If you don't want to partake in fighting, I'm not going to just let you shoot at me. Come on, fella. Maybe I'll sneak back and get him. What do you think, Doubles?
Yay.
He's got to be back there, right, bro? He's got to be back there, bro. What's over here? There's something gold over here. Is it a fort or something? A super fort? Super fort. It is a super fort. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Why not? Why not? Where is this guy, bro? I don't have any mats, bro. Sure it up, fellas. Let's go. Ho! X hold up 96%. Doubles 96%. Despite my better judgment, I'm coming back over here, bro. I feel like I should attack this guy again. Alright. Where is this guy at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where is he? Where is this guy? I don't see him. I think the guy left, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. I can't. I just can't, bro. I gotta get mad. This guy's not, you know, I don't know. He probably booked, bro. My last famous words, right, Doubles? But I need mats, bro, so that's the bottom line. I need mats, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at 400. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gunfire up ahead, bro. Somebody below, bro. Where you at, fella? Where you at, fella? This guy's pissing me off, bro. Nice little blue pump over there, too. A blue pump. A blue bumper. A blue bumper. A blue bumper. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's show it up, fellas. Es the muepa. I don't know. I feel like I should keep my SMG, yo. I think so. I think that's what I should do, fellas. I think we should use the SMG. Goodness, look at that, Doubles. Look at here, bro. Got myself a blue AR now. Why not? Why not, perhaps? The question is, where is this guy? You know, did he, like, break out or something? I don't know, man. This guy was, like, invisible, yo. For real. Big time. Invisibility. Bless you, Doubles. Bless you. Bless you, child. Let's get that share party going on. Shit party. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, I'm going to go get myself into this little situation over here. This little rift to go. It's actually not a rift to go. It's a rift. We're going into the rift. The rift. We're going into the rift, doubles. Where are we going? Where are we going, doubles? Where are we going? Let's go to lazy, bro. Let's go to lazy. Lazy links. Why not? Why not? Perhaps. All right, what's over here, doubles? What's going on, man? What is going on, bro? Bro! I don't see nobody. Doubles, I don't see nobody. Is there loot over here? I need some ammo, bro. I do need some ammo. You know what I mean? I need some mats. I need all kinds of stuff. Gotta get ready for end game. You know what I mean? Really haven't been fighting with anybody. I've been, you know, playing cat and mouse with that guy. You know, doubles. Yo, we're almost at 420. Let's get that shit party for the memes, yo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. VSEE moving slightly up 82%. YMAT moving up ever so slightly. YMAT 44%. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Another blue Pumpasaurus Rex over here. All right. All right. All right. All right. I don't. Why am I not seeing anybody, bro? What the heck? What's going on, bro? This is like boring. Come on, man. Somebody play with me. Come on. Come on. Somebody fight me. Stop hiding. You critters. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Man, I wish I had a P90, bro. P90. 83% on VSEE. VSEE. Moving on up ever so slightly. Oh, my. Maybe we take this one. Why not? Why not? Why not? Shooting over here, bro. Let's go and get into the mix. The fray, I tell you. Let's get into the fray. The fray. Why not? Why not? Let's go, baby. Where was that fighting going on? Where is it? Where is it? Are they fighting the what do they call those things? The monsters? What do they call those monsters? The zombies. The zombies, they're fighting the zombies, aren't they? They were, right? Yeah. I'm thinking they were. Or not. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, there's nobody in this freaking game, bro. What the heck? What is going on, bro? What is this? What is it? I spoke too soon! I spoke... Oh! Ha ha! I got no mats, bro. Yo, this guy is lasering me, bro. My God, bro. Oh, P90. I didn't get it, bro. Ah, bro. What the heck, bro?
How do they get the golden pump?
Forget it. Forget about it. All right, let's take a look at the stonks, bro. I'm getting annoyed, bro. I'm getting annoyed. That was just unfortunate, bro. That dude lasered me, bro. All right, so the support on LUNG broke down price action over VWAP, under VWAP. So that's not really looking particularly schmexy. Right now, it's formed a head and shoulders pattern. And this is definitely a bearish pattern, volume dipping, RSI dipping. So lung, you gave up a lung. You gave up a lung, I'm telling you. You gave up a lung. Currently up only 40 0.7%. Before you were up a little bit more than that. So that's what's going on with lung. Let's take a look at XHold, XHLD. Oh, doubles. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's forming a descending wedge bull reversal. Let's clear this fella out a little bit. Let's start from scratch, I tell you. All right, forget about this over here. This is old news. The head and shoulders bear pattern is old news. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated and let's start drawing a descending wedge bull reversal pattern. That's what we look like right now. It looks like a potential descending wedge bull reversal pattern. Look at that. That's beautiful. So now what we want to see is the price action continue to move upward, and the environment could be conducive to that since we are getting closer to power hour. It's now 28 minutes before power hour. Let's get that share party going on, folks. Let's share it up. Let's share it up. Let's go. Let's get to the 500. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and put the VWAP indicator right over here. VWAP is roughly at around the 63-cent mark, so that's going to be a resistance area. Let's make it nice and green so it stands out. Green. Green. Let's go make it a little bit deeper so it stands out a little bit more thicker. Right, there you go. So there's the VWAP. That is going to be resistance, but we do see the 9 EMA starting to curl upward. We want to continue to see that. RSI is struggling to move up, but it has moved up significantly from being oversold. So it's now in the mid-range. We need to see some more volume come in. We want to see this price action continue to curl upward. This stock has moved quite parabolic earlier in the day. They had some positive news. They announced an agreement with Excite Digital to integrate, bundle, and resell Excite's conferencing products and services to current and future customers. That was the catalyst for this ticker. It is a 12 million float stock on the higher side, but again, it's a penny stock, sub-dollar, so we always give it a pass on that type of a situation. But right now, 792 million floats, so many hands have exchanged on XHold. So we're hoping for more volume to come in as we get closer to power hour. We're going to keep a close eye on it. I mean, it definitely formed a descending wedge bull reversal. If this 9 EMA can continue to curl towards the VWAP and then pierce through the VWAP and continue upward. Hopefully it will. If it does, we'll create some Fibonacci retracement, key levels of support and resistance, so we can keep an eye on what's going on and where it might get ensnarled and where it might start to pick up some momentum. VSEE, this ticker was a absolute monster earlier in the day. When it shot up, you could see it, okay? You could see it. It shot up from $2 to $4, and we caught it, when it was much lower than that, obviously. And it basically just kept going parabolic until it finally failed. And now you can see the price action continues to dip downward. 9 EMA is below the VWAP. That is a bearish pattern, and it's trying to stabilize, but I don't see a curl happening from the 9 EMA, so it's still bearish. RSI is quite oversold. Volume is lacking, but here's the good news, doubles. There's still 26 minutes before power hour, so there's still time for more volume to potentially start making its way in. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with VSEE, and it had news that it received U.S. Department of Health and Human Services authority to operate at the Fed ramp high level. That was the news. 8 million float, 279 million. So the top leading gainers, XHLD and VSEE, have had absolutely monstrous amounts of volume, especially XHold. It had tremendously high volume. Both of them had very high volume, right? So that's it. Junaid, it looks like everything is okay. Doubles is giving you instructions. Where are you giving instructions?
I will give him instructions. I'll give him instructions on how to get into the Discord.
Okay, you're getting the instructions right now in x.com DM, right?
Yes.
Okay, so check that out. And yeah, Doubles is taking care of that as we speak. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Welcome to the tribe.
Yes, sir. And if
All
you
right.
guys want to join the tribe,
Go ahead and click that link if you want to join the tribe and test out the 4-day trial for $9.99. You'll have access to the scanners. You're seeing one of our scanners right now on the left-hand side. The scanner gives you both float and volume, which is critical. A lot of scanners don't give you that. A lot of people say, oh, you don't need scanners that are custom. Yes, you do. Shut up, man. Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Stop lying to people and telling them you don't. Because you don't have scanners? You're telling people not to use custom scanners? Really? Really?
because you can't read them.
Really? Really? So what are we going to do? We're going to use a Lego screwdriver instead of a real screwdriver to fix something? Come on now. Come on now. So go ahead and take care of that 4-day trial for $9.99. You'll have access to the scanners, multiple scanners. We have the breakout scanner, and you're looking at the high momentum market movers of the day scanner, which gives you the float and volume. Critical to know what the float is so you know how many available shares there are. Very important, very important. And it also gives you hyperlinks that gives you information pertaining press releases as well as filings and much, much more. And then, of course, there's the early watch list. There's just so many tools. When you come in, you're going to get a full explanation on what's going on. And if you need any help, because sometimes people get a little overwhelmed, you just send a message in the Discord and we will be happy to help you out. You don't need to feel overwhelmed about nothing, baby. You need your tools, you need guidance, you need assistance. It's there for you, baby. So go ahead and click that link. Also follow us on YouTube as well as on x.com at Coaching Money, at Coach Nick Money, and of course Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coaching Money, Twitch at Coach Nick Money, TikTok at DBL Nicks, DBL Nicks, DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and go back to X Hold because that's the ticker that looks the most schmaxy. All right. It is forming a descending wedge bull reversal, and it has broken out of the wedge, so we need to see more curlage towards the VWAP, which is around roughly 62 cents right now. We want to see the price action pierce through that. So that's that. Doubles, am I right? Doubles?
That's that.
That's that. All right. Let's go ahead and get a dub for the community, and we'll come back and take a look at what's going on with the stonks as we get closer to Power Hour. Power Hour. If you have questions, put it in the chat. If you want a stock looked at, put it in the chat. I'm just saying, just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's share it up. Let's share it up. X hold up 92%. X hold up 92%. Entering into a resale agreement. X hold up 92%. Low float to volume, high volume to float ratio. High 795 million shares, almost a billion shares, dude. Another 205 million shares, and they're at 1 billion shares trading hands. That is absolutely amazing. Amazing sauce. Amazing sauce. And it's most likely to recover compared to what's going on with VSEE. I hope VSEE does get some more volume and starts to break out. I hope so, Doubles. I hope so. I want old stocks to go parabolic. Why not? Why not? Huh. Doubles. Mama Money's coffee was awesome. I got some energy, Doubles. I'm trying to land in different places, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about, Doubles? What do you think, Doubles? What do you think? You know, I have a place where I typically land, but I'm thinking I'm going to land somewhere different. I'm going to surprise y'all. Let's get a share party. We're almost at 700, folks. Let's share it up, share it up, share it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Baby, let's go. All right, let's go. I'm not even going to mark it, Doubles. I'm going to do a Jumposaurus Rex, bruh. Bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. All right, here we go. X hold, moving up ever so slightly. We need more volume, baby. Come on, break out of that descending wedge. Descending wedge, bull reversal. Come on now. Curl 9 EMA. Tickle the bottom of the VWAP and then pierce it, baby. Pierce it. Pierce the VWAP. Get into a bullish pattern. We want the VWAP to be under the 9 EMA, otherwise known as the 9 EMA stacked above the VWAP. Let's go. The RSI is recovering, bouncing off of the bottom when it was showing us a oversold signal. It's starting to move mid-center. It needs more volume. And we're... Bro, is that a llama? Llama, 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 llama. Oh, please hold. Llama. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yo, don't mess with my llama, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Get off my llama, yo. Get off my llama, yo. I'm gonna get a weapon first, bro. I'm gonna get a weapon because somebody's definitely floating around over here. And if they go there with no weapon, I'm gonna. Of course, I'm getting a freaking revolver. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now I got a little something. Now I can get myself a llama. Llama. Bro, if I had a shotgun, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Llama. Lamissimo. Woohoo! Oh wow, dude, this dynamite, bro. Dynamite. Extreme weapons. I got dynamite, bro. Bro, come on. The bandies. Let's go. I don't have a shotty, but that don't matter. All right, listen. This landing has turned out to be not so bad. Not so bad. Kind of schmexy. Some schmexiness going on. Kind of, sort of. All right, let's get ready to do some combatives now. Let's see. Where is the... Oh, right there.
Where's the beef?
All right, you know what I'm going to do, bro? I'm going to go for a shotgun. That's what I'm going to do. How about that, bro?
I would say toss the dynamite in there.
You know, you might be right. You might be right, bro.
Toss it in the bottom. Toss it in the top.
You might be right, bro.
That's how you clear a room.
You know what? That's not...
Say, oh.
Yeah, but he just moved. Look. Ooh! Oh! I popped his cherry! Oh! Where is he? Parabinga! Little distraction. I know, bro.
Big pressure. Doorways.
Where'd he go, bro?
Very risky to toss a grenade, let alone
A little reckless, huh? Let's go, baby. Gotta be a little reckless around here, you know what I'm talking about? Weapons. Give me a shotgun, bro. Nah, of course not. Why would you give the coach a shotgun? Why would you? Why would you? Nothing. Nothing, honey. They hide, bro. That's the problem with this game. There's a lot of hiding, bro. And I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. Come on, man. Don't hide, bro. Come on. I'm not gonna shoot at you that much. Come on now. Half pot. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They fight. Let's go. We got almost 1,000 folks here. Let's go, baby. I got everything, bro. But I don't got a shotgun. No shotgun. No. Somebody's here, bro.
Those guys are like too close to each other. Just
somebody's right here, bro.
flop a nade.
Bye-bye, fella. Oh, a Pumpasaurus Rex. What? Oh, my God. Look at my health, bro. Bro, look at my health, bro. Woo-wee. Holy moly. Let's share it up, doubles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. What happened to X-Hold? It's pulling down. I don't want that. I don't want that, fella. Come on, man. Break out of that descending wedge. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bro, I gotta get some heals because I got some sick weapons, dude. Bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know I don't want to walk around with these explosives. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself, Doubles.
Hey.
I don't trust myself, you know? I got to use them, baby. Give me some heals, man. Ooh, Riftosaurus Rex, bro. Why not? Why not?
And the minigun. You don't want the minigun.
Not my kind of weapons. Not my kind of weapons. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really... Bro, I'm like particular. You know what I mean? I'm very particular. Ooh, pump a sword. No, but I got a gold one, baby. I don't need the blue one, yeah? I don't need it. I don't need it, I tell you. All right, what's going on, man? X hold, move up, yo. YMAT 47%. A lot of these stocks are dipping. I don't know. I don't. Ooh, apples, 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 doubles, apples, apples, dipping, dipping, dipping. Apples, apples, apples. Yum, 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 yum. Why not? Whoa, fella! What's going on, fella? Oh my God! I hurt your feelings. I hurt you. I'm sorry, fella. I'm sorry. Why'd you shoot at me? You made me do it, fella. You made me do it. What's up? Doubles. What's up? Ooh, a trap. Yummy. Yummy. Man, it's been kind of difficult nowadays, you know? A lot of activity going on around here. I don't know, bro. What the hell just happened? I got sniped, bro.
You got sniped.
Oh, you termite. You vermin.
Oh.
You vermin, you.
Vermin.
That sucked. Double? That sucked. I deserved that, though, because I stayed near the window, and that was not bueno. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. You know what I mean? No bueno, Doubles. No bueno. I got sniped. Let's share it up, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these stocks. All right. So, X-Hold was giving us a appearance of a breakout from the descending wedge, but it has been pulling downward again. We got to get this RSI up. Let's see what's going on. We still have 12 minutes for power hour to start. Again, folks, you've probably seen, if you've seen the show before, you know that even at the beginning of power hour, a lot of times there's not a lot of volume right away. It takes time. Yes, we're very close to power hour. It is 2:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, obviously, as we get closer to power hour, more and more volume comes in. But you could see that that's not the case just yet. It's not power hour just yet. We can see with X-Hold that there is just not that much volume. But it's flirting with having the 9 EMA cross over the VWAP. And that's what we want to see. I much rather see descending wedges with a bull reversal type of a pattern when the price action's above VWAP. We don't have that right now. Okay, let's share it up. Let's get to 1100. Let's get to 1100. We don't have that right now, but this is the leading gainer, up 80%. We have a relatively slow afternoon so far. We had some fireworks in the morning. The pre-market was slow. Again, the federal, the FOMC, the feds, they are meeting today and tomorrow. And usually when they have meetings, the market happens with rates as well as running, and that's where the scanners come into play, baby. You want high quality scanners, you want multiple scanners, and you want to be taught how to use those scanners, and we do all of that in the Discord. So there's a link in the description. Again, I don't want to beat a dead horse. Well, sure I will. I'll beat a dead horse. It's a great product. Go ahead and click that link for $9.99. Let us know that you saw us on the stream. Also, set up your notifications on YouTube. Follow us at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Set your notifications on because Monday through Friday, the star of the show, DBL Nick's in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker with his trusty sidekick, the one and only, DBL Mon's the Serengeti specialist. Hey! Let's go, baby. Let's go. She's always prancing around looking for the next ABCD bull pattern for the indelible tribe. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so that's the story. Go ahead and click that link and get in here now. Okay, let's look at VSEE. VSEE also had an incredible parabolic run this morning, and it really took off like crazy right around here at around, I would say around 9 o'clock-ish, give or take, where it just basically shot up from $2 and change all the way to $4. But then it reversed. Now, the doubles, we got a message over here that I need you to take care of. Hold on over here, fella. Right over there. Right there. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. All right. So anyway, that's the story with that. That is the story with VSEE. Big spike, but it sold off after that. A horrible jackknife right after that. This is a 5-minute chart. It didn't happen in 1 minute, but it did happen within 5 minutes, and it's pretty much been selling off ever since. And we could see that the 9 EMA is just doing a beeline downward. We need to see this 9 EMA start to stabilize and curl upward. What we can do with this right now is create a Fibonacci retracement so that we could look at where the support and resistance areas are. But this is not a very attractive chart right now. We need volume. And the good news is we're about 7 minutes away from power hour, so hopefully the volume will come in. Support would be at around 67 cents. VWAP is at about $1.88, $1.90. That's where the Fibonacci resistance is as well. So those are your key resistance and support areas. We can see that there's a lack of volume. We can see that the price action on the RSI has gone into the oversold area. It's trying to base out. You can see it's basing out. It's trying to base out with the 9 EMA as well. But what we really are looking for is seeing the 9 EMA start to curl upward. That would be probably one of the most reactive signals that we could watch to see whether or not this is going to recover and push upward. It's not that far away from the VWAP, and it does have news that it received U.S. Department of Health and Human Services authority to operate at the FedRAMP high level. So that's positive. The float is a little bit on the higher side than usual, but not horrendous. It's pretty close to being a lower float stock at 8 million, and the volume was 283 million. So the volume to float ratio is not an issue, right? But it's an issue right now because there's not enough volume right now. But it's almost power hour. So there's still the possibility that we see a curl with VSEE. A lot of people know that the stock ran parabolic. I mean, it ran 400+% pre-market. 400%, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yep, that's it. That's it right there, my friend. All right, so that's the story with VSEE. So I'm going to watch this regardless of the fact that it looks kind of bearish right now. The thing that makes it interesting to me is that the 9 EMA is not that far away from the VWAP, and it seems to be trying to plateau. So if we can get some nice volume into the stock right now, it's trying to base out. Maybe it'll continue to dip more to this level right here at around 59.60 cents and then curl. That wouldn't be the most ideal situation. What would be more ideal would be a curling action heading towards the VWAP. Let's see what happens, doubles. but the ratio of float to volume. Folks, what I like to do, and again, I'm not giving you stock advice or financial advice. I'm not going to make believe like a little kid in the basement. Yeah, I'm a pro. Let me show you a picture of myself in front of a rented Lamborghini, you know? A Lamborghini. Yeah. No, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you got to do your own due diligence. I'm going to tell you that this stuff is hard. It's not easy. People are going to, oh, yeah, it's simple. That bull's wax. Bull's wax, yo. Bull's wax. It's not easy. You got to learn. You got to educate yourself. You got to put the time in. You want to become a surgeon? You got to study. You want to become a lawyer? You got to study. You want to become a plumber? You got to study. I mean, pretty much anything you got to study. You got to study to get good at stuff. You know what I mean? You got to put the time into it. It's not going to be simple. Nah, man, that's baloney. This is real straight talk. It's baloney. If you think this is simple, then you're going to end up losing money, folks. I'm just saying. You got to put the time in to educate yourself. You got to get the right tools. You got to get the right people backing you up. You got to keep learning. Keep learning. And even then, there's no guarantees, folks. There's no guarantees because some people ain't cut out to be surgeons. They ain't cut out to be lawyers. They ain't cut out to be welders. It's not their thing. You know what I mean? But if you don't have the right tools and you don't put the time and effort to study, you're handicapping yourself. You're handicapping yourself. All right, hold on one second. Hold on. Doubles. All right. We got 1,300 folks in here. Let's get a share party going on because I'm throwing out some truths here that are hard to hear by some people, but y'all need it. I'm just saying. Doubles. I'm just saying. Super Saiyan. Super Sata. Super Sata. Yes, let's go. So that's the story. CCCF wants us to take a look at Fuse. F-U-S-E. F-U-S-E. Let's go take a look at it. FUSE. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go ahead and get some Fibonacci retracements going on. A nice little bounce upward, up 10%. It's a heavier floated stock. Fuse, F-U-S-E. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let's get ourselves a Fibonacci retracement. Let's go ahead and tighten this up a little bit, see what's going on. All right, here we go. Time to do the Fibonacci retracement. Let's go, baby. Doubles. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let's get these levels a little bit more clearly done right over here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right over there. Boom. Right there. Boom. Hold it. That's not what we want. We want the Fibonacci retracement right over here. Let's go, baby. Right there. Boom. Chakalaka. So here are some key levels of support and resistance. The price action is bullish in the sense that the 9 EMA is tightly stacked underneath the VWAP. Obviously, there's a drop in volume because we're waiting for power hour to start. Power hour starts literally within 1 minute. So more volume should start trickling in as we get closer. There was news on Thursday that Fuse Machina begins trading on NASDAQ. So this is a recent IPO. That's what the stock is. And you could tell that it's a recent IPO because there's not a full chart length over here. The RSI is center length, so there's not any volume just yet. Again, maybe that changes as we get closer to power hour. Okay, the float, let's see if we can get the float on there. Let's go ahead and check to see if it shows, because a lot of times the IPOs don't give you the float. But let me see if I can find it. Hold on one. The float is not showing up yet. It does not show up. So I cannot see the float, and this is very common with a IPO, right? Yes. But I will say this, the way the price action is moving, it looks like it has a relatively larger float in relation to the volume. Let's see if we can see the volume on it. Let's go over here, right there. Let's go and check and see if we can see the volume. Scroll down. Not showing the volume. There we go. Volume, session volume. All right, so it only has 1 million in volume. So the volume is relatively low. And I'm gonna have to assume if we go with the best case scenario, right? I am figuring that we're probably looking at a float that's on the low end, maybe 1 million, maybe 1 million. Okay. Uh, again, I'm just speculating. I don't know what it is because these IPOs don't show it to you, and you can see that it's not enough right now. The volume is not enough right now to move the stock upward. But we're going into power hour, and possibly we could see a move with that. The other thing is we could see that it's only up 10%. So either there's not enough volume, which we know for a fact that's the case, or the ratio of volume to float is very low. In other words, the volume in relation to the amount of the float is lower, significantly lower. And that's probably the case because we could see that the stock is kind of flattened out. But it's not in a horrible shape in the sense that the 9 EMA is stacked above the VWAP, which is a bullish pattern. It's holding the RSI in center line. It was oversold. Okay, and it dipped down and it's holding center line, and it didn't go all the way down to the bottom area, which would be oversold. So we want to see this RSI start to dip. We want to see these candles start to move upward. We want to see the 9 EMA start to move towards this resistance level of $3.31, and we want to see the VWAP trailing it. We certainly don't want to see the price action move down towards the support of 242. So volume is going to be critical. Let's share this up. We're at almost 1,500 folks. Let's share it up, share it up, share it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So that's the story with Fuse, my friend. I hope that's helpful for you. Okay. All right. And I'm going to leave this up for you so that if you want, you can take a screenshot so you have the key levels of support and resistance with the Fibonacci retracement for Fuse Machines Inc. Fuse Machines Inc. That's what's going on with it. Currently 1 million in volume. That's what we have on it. All right. Let's go to X-Hold. My pleasure, brother. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And you're always welcome to put more and more information in there. If I could give you some insight, it would be my pleasure, brother. And I really appreciate you interacting. That makes the stream a lot easier when I have people chatting with me. This way I don't have to make my dad jokes. Doubles? But my dad jokes are not that bad. Doubles, they're not that bad. No, not bad. Not bad at all.
I make dad jokes and I'm not even dad as far as
No, you're not. Well, what?
What?
Stop, Doubles. Stop misbehaving, critter. You stop misbehaving, fella. All right, so with this one, it's a descending wedge. Again, I mean, the 9 EMA is dipping downward. We don't like that. RSI is dipping downward, but we are now in power hour. It is now 3:03, and we are in power hour. So hopefully we're going to see a turn of events. Let's go ahead and create a Fibonacci retracement. So we have some key levels of support and resistance for X-Hold. We'll do the same thing for VSEE. I think those two are the ones that a lot of people are looking at. So let's go ahead and put the Fibonacci retracement right there. Let's go, baby. Right there. So that's what we got going on. The Fibonacci retracement. The price action is just below a resistance area of 53 cents. We want to see that broken. And then, of course, we want this VWAP area to open up at 63 cents. So that's what we're looking at. If it fails this level, the next support area would be around 40 cents. That would be quite devastating. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. But there you have your Fibonacci retracement for support and resistance levels. RSI is dipping downward. That's not what we want to see. But again, it's still early in power hour, so we'll see what happens with it. This is 10 holdings. This stock ran quite parabolic earlier in the day, well over 200%. We'll see what happens with it. Certainly worth watching. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens. VSEE, also another monster run this morning, over 400%, but it has been selling off. It's now trying to base out. We can see that the RSI is starting to tick upward. I'm going to be keeping a very close eye to this area right here, which is the volume candles, to see whether or not volume comes in. If volume comes in, hopefully the 9 EMA will start to curl, break this downtrend, and we'll see some movement going towards the VWAP, which is currently at $1.81. We want to see that VWAP being pierced by the 9 EMA, but right now we don't have that yet. So the first indicator that I'm going to be looking at is the volume candles to see what's going on, and I'll be keeping a close eye on the RSI to see if the RSI starts to move upward. So right now, support is pretty much right at $1, give or take. Resistance is going to be at the VWAP, $1.79, but there'll also be other resistance areas as well, probably like around $1.50 and $1.25. quarter. You know, those are psychological levels. Let's share it up to get to 2,000, folks. I'm going over some stonks for you. Let's go take a look at Lung. Lung had positive earnings. Lung, L-U-N-G. L-U-N-G. Let's go take a look at Lung. And it was channeling. It was channeling, but right now it is below VWAP. So I'm going to get rid of the channel because it's no longer in the channel. It's no longer in the channel. So right now we really need to talk about support and resistance areas for this ticker. You can see that the 9 EMA has dipped below the VWAP. This is a bearish pattern. Now it's trying to maintain itself above the 2.25, 228 price point, which is a Fibonacci retracement level. If it can break above that and we see the 9 EMA start curling upward, we might be able to see a piercing of the VWAP, which is at roughly $2 and what is it? $2.39 is the VWAP. Yeah, $2.39 is the VWAP. We could see a basing happening on the RSI, which is certainly in the oversold area, and we see a flattening of the volume candles. So right now, still bearish, 9 EMA pointing downward away from the VWAP. We don't want that. Okay, the price action was moving higher due to positive earnings, right? Polmix shares are trading higher after the company said preliminary Q3 revenue is expected to be about 21.5 million. But now the price action is pulling down. You could see that a head and shoulders pattern had formed. So what we really need to see happen, if we get the graffiti pencil activated, is we need to see a break of this downtrend. I need to see that 9 EMA start curling upward. I need to see a sharper turn with the RSI, and I want to see these volume candles start to fill. It's still early in power hour. It's 3:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Power hour goes until 4 o'clock, and usually it starts kicking in as we get to 15 minutes in, 30 minutes in, 45 minutes in, it starts to really cook. So right now, Lung is up 42%, but it is bearish at the moment. But if a little bit of volume kicks in, that might help us out. Now, here's the thing. It is a heavy floated stock at 28 million shares. So it's going to be choppy. And it doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume. 94 million is not a lot of volume when you have a 28 million float. Okay, so just as a general rule of thumb, during regular hours, I want to see at least a 4 times volume to float ratio. So if it's, let's say the float is 25 million, I want to see at least 100 million. Okay, I want to see more than that. Now, if you look at the scanners, the custom scanners that I'm showing you on the screen from our Discord, you could see that VSEE had monstrously high volume to float ratio. 8 million float, 287 million volume, 86%. XHLD, you could see 12 million float, 806 million volume, 76%. But then the third gainer is up only 43%, and that makes sense because it's a 28 million float and only 94 million volume. So that's the story with that one. Let's take a look at a newer stock, AGC. Let's see what's going on with that stock. Okay, so AGC is moving up. We can see that it's moving up. It's trending upward. Let's give it a trend line right over here. And we can see that the RSI is moving towards overbought, but there's still a lot of room for it. The candles are starting to increase in intensity, and the stock is currently up 37%. 37%. It is a 5 million float stock, so the float is not high at all. However, it only has 484,000 shares. So that is the issue with this stock. But what it is doing, doubles, is it's forming a flat top potential breakout pattern, right? Which is another pennant, right? So what's happening is we're starting to see higher lows, and it's hitting resistance right over here. And eventually the theory is if it keeps pulling upward, and you see the 9 EMA is in fact pulling upward, we want to see the VWAP trail be right behind it. The VWAP is a much longer moving average, right? So the 9 EMA is a shorter moving average, and it'll be more reactive. This is a bull pattern. Okay, but as the 9 EMA pulls away from the VWAP, you're going to have a situation where it potentially could be extended. So we want to see that 9 EMA and VWAP move upward relatively together. And we see that right now you're getting higher lows, and it has formed a bullish descending wedge. A bullish flat top breakout. The RSI is moving towards overbought, but not quite overbought yet. So you're getting more volume in here. So this is potentially shamaxiness potential, but it needs volume. 37%. Folks, share it up, share it up, share it up. If you share it up, I'll give you a couple of more of these tickaroonies. Come on, let's get to 1700. Share it up, folks. Let's go to YMAT, YMAT. No. It is basically just channeling, and without the 90 MA moving above, I'm not interested in this particular ticker. No. FRGT, Freight Technologies. It was running earlier in the day. It's trading higher after the company entered a purchase agreement allowing an investor to buy up to 1 billion shares of ordinary stock. 1 billion. No. Is it 1 billion? Yeah, 1 billion shares. Oh, no. Is it? Yeah, 1 billion in ordinary shares. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. But the price action currently is below VWAP. VWAP's at $1.97, and the 90 MA is below. This is bearish. We need to see movement upward. RSI is moving up in a bullish way, but we're not seeing a significant curl from the 90 MA, which is what we want. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Make sure that you're also subscribed to the X.com, aka Twitter account at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. There we have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Financial news 24/7 financial news, and also Monday through Friday from regular hours, pre-market and after hours. We have everything about microcap and small cap stocks, technical analysis, news, and much more. That's on X.com at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. And we also live stream on Twitch at Coach Nick Money. And we've got phenomenal content on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, or as Doubles like to call it, the Tac. And we are at DBL Nicks on TikTok, at DBL NICKS on TikTok, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. And once again, if you want an incredible Discord community, very supportive, you got access to us helping you out as well. A lot of tools, multiple scanners. We explain how these scanners work so you don't get overwhelmed. Don't be afraid. Listen, closed mouths don't get fed. Let us know if you need help. We got you. Multiple scanners, the early watch list, absolute fire, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Almost always 1 to 4 stocks that we put on that early watch list the next day almost always go up over 100%. XHLD went up over 200%, and we gave it to the Discord yesterday. It is an early watch list at 6:30 p.m., baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So go ahead and click the link in the description for the 4-day trial. The Discord is an amazing community with massive amounts of tools. You have tools on news about what's moving these stocks as well, research tools, and much more. So $9.99 for 4 days. You check it out yourself, okay? Go ahead and check it out yourself. It's Coach Nick Money and the Serengeti Specialist. And we love you guys. We want you to make a lot of money. We call you indelibles because we want you to leave your mark, baby, and make that mark unerasable, a.k.a. indelibles. Achieve your wildest dreams and motivations and be inspirational to others, because it's always fun when you're making money and happy with other people. It's the way to go, baby. You guys are awesome. I want to thank you for all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. It's Coach Nick Money, and I'm out of here with the DBL Nicks in the house with the Sarah.